Shalom. Waiting on the brother. Salaki. Shalom, bro. Y'all about to side. Bashima Chakadas Barakatah. About to get started in a second. Just waiting for the brother. Salaki. About to get started. Just bear with us, Baba Kusha. Baba Kusha. It's a little chilly out this joint. But the word must go out. You know? Waiting on the brother. Bear with us. Bear with us. Baba Kusha. We bringing the heat and this cold weather. You know? We bringing the heat in this cold weather. According to the scriptures. Yabashima Sabashima Kakudas. Shalom, bro. Yabashima Sabashima Kakudas. Shalom, everybody. The common boy. Salaki just waiting for the brother. This brother, here we come right now. Spirit with us. Brother Kosai. Brother coming up. There you go. Yo, we live, bro. Everybody. Nah, brothers on the they already waiting. Yeah, brother. Yeah, black. Oh, that's cool. Wow. All right, the brother here. We're going to get started. Brother, you got the shofar, Rams one? We're going to start off. We're going to start off with the Rams one as usual. Salakia for the delay. That's it, you know. Dealing with the elements. You know, the word must go out. Okay? All right. Get it. Come on, brother. Three, four, mercy. Okay. So that I'm starting off the brother Buddha Shapar. I'm gonna do it on my own voice 3 times. You wanna do that? Got it? We're gonna start off with the Shammai prayer.
Shema,
Shammai,
Yasharala,
Yasharala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Allah, Hayanawa,
Allah, Hayanawa,
Jesus is king.
Shema, Yasharala, Yahweh, Allah, Hayanawa, Yahweh. Alright, I'm gonna do this. No, sorry, that's not new. The war cry. Alright. Alright. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakat Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone who taught us the truth. Honors and salutations to the elect and to the men that died doing the work of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, because they shall of us first. To the men, women, and children that believe on the true name of the Father and the Son, which the Father's name is Yahweh, he exists. The Son's name is Yahweh Shai, he is the deliverer. Because he's come to deliver us out of this captivity that we're in. Alright? The Church of Philadelphia, the highways and hedges, coming to the prophesy the downfall of Babylon, aka this wicked ass kingdom. Alright? And as you can tell, like the times are cold, but the Lord is really heating things up. Alright? Don't look at the weather because it's cold, the Lord is hot. Alright? And we got a lot going on with these new laws. And then, and the main thing is that's been spread throughout Israel is we're not going to be too long on this unicorn, which is the internet. All right. And the words have been spread out, the words have been said, the words have been taught. So there's no excuse for anybody at this time. We're commanded to come out here week in and week out as long as our bodies permit us to do so. All right. You got some brothers they do indoors. Why? Because they got damn. Just apologize for smoking. That's good. But you got brothers, man. That do indoors and everything. Our apostles and that they've been out there for a long time and they showed us the way. We're still young men and we're able to come out here and do what we're supposed to do. Matter of fact, can you get what's that? We're going to talk about right now just briefly. We're going to see where the Spirit leads us. But first and foremost, we want to get into the family of the Word because that's what's coming. With all these laws being passed and everything like that, you know, they don't, like, free speech is about to be banned. All your rights that you thought you had, they're about to be banned. You know, what you think you can do now, you're not going to be able to do it. Why? Because of the new system being set up and designed. You know? And that's what they're banking on that. That's why they want us out here to still keep speaking. And the reason why they're doing that is because the word of the Lord is coming out. That's the only reason why they're doing it. Our truth, which is the truth of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Harakah HaKodash, making them rewrite their laws. They're making them rewrite them so they can find you. They want to point the finger and be able to be like, yo, he's a criminal. They always been changing laws, just like the alcohol. Alcohol was banned at one point in time, the prohibition time, you know. But now you can go freely in any neighborhood and buy it, right? Marijuana was once illegal, but they'll lock your ass up and give you sentences. There's some men sitting in prison right now because they had pounds of marijuana. Now it's legal. You can go to their dispensaries and buy it. So who's the fucking wicked? You know? You got it, brother.
It's Amos chapter 8, verse 11.
It
said, behold, the days come, said the Lord Yahweh.
That's right.
That I will send a famine in the land.
That's right.
Not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord.
Y'all see that? Of hearing the words of Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Harakah HaKodash. All right? They want to stop these words from being said. Why is that? You know? Why is that? You see one out here.
Hey,
everything is being shown.
I was going to say, because every book you read, there was a season where the prophets went out.
That's right.
And then the Lord took them away before that great judgment for those captivities.
That's right. Yep.
You see? And that's why now it's very heavy that all those prophets are back here today.
Yep.
That's why it's going to be global. You know, the whole world is going to... The Lord has his men chanting down the whole world. All these different kings ruling. That our people are in the four corners of the earth. It's captivity.
That's right.
Because our home is not, how can I say it? You know, cleansed.
Yo. The prophet said that, right? On the way to camp. We was in the Uber and all that. You know, and the man was speaking. I was asking where he's from. You know, he had an accent. You know, Jake. But he said he was from Sierra Leone. But when he broke it down, he was like, "Yo, Sierra Leone basically means the roar of a lion. That's the western coast of Africa, all right? Where our people is no captivity." He had mentioned the Western society and how he said, man, that place is rich in everything that you can imagine. Everything that you can imagine. That's where our people is at. The resources. That's what makes a land rich, the resources. You know? But he said when he's here, because he said this is a first-class society. Now, a place where you can get any type of riches and resources, they call it a third world society. Why? Because they conquered it. And he called them colonizers, man. You know? Meaning, like, when we coming out here, we not lying to you. We're telling you the truth. Whether you hear it or whether you forbear. That's not up to us. That's up to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Harakah HaKodash. At the end of the day. And this is his will. And let his will be done because it's always going to be done. All right? So we come out here risking our lives and all that, man. Just to teach the word. Come on with the bullshit, man. This fool. Yo, he got the fire when it's on the jaw. We're going to be fucking fire soon. He won't be consumed. You know?
It says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, And they shall wander
Yep.
from sea to sea.
And what's that mean? That means person to person. Trying to get an understanding. When the understanding's been out here. Like I said, we're not going to be out here too much longer, man. We ain't going to be out here too much longer on these highways and hedges teaching you the truth, man. You know, it's the bullshit. And I guarantee they set up. Who the fuck does shit like that? Out of nowhere. Just come here. Cold as shit outside. You know what I mean? Cut. That's right. Yo, the boy said in the car, he said he was a Muslim. We really started getting to him. You know what I mean? That's what he said. Everything, you know, the Lord gave you all that plentiful land. Going into what? Romans 1 and 20. All right? Romans 1 and 20. What it said? The Lord is always around. He's always speaking. All you got to do is see. That shit right there will set the fuck up, man. Niggas come up here doing this shit. Oh, let me see. We're out here. Well, let's see what happens after that. Exactly. Let's get it.
It says, verse 12 again, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east.
Right.
They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord Yahweh.
And that's what they about to start doing.
And shall not find.
That's right. That's what they're going to start doing. They're going to find. Just like that bullshit you just did. Come up here with them.
Right.
Nigga, you set the fuck up. To come out here. Who the fuck? Out of the clear blue, you make it so fucking obvious. Obvious as shit. You cannot do nothing to the Lord's chosen or to his people unless he allows it. He has to sanction it. And that's one thing we stand on. And we know this. You know?
Can't do nothing against the truth before it.
Matter of fact, we get that.
You know, just like the kings of the earth. You know, they can't send off the missiles yet until
That's right.
the Lord allows it.
Mm.
You know?
Ooh, that's right, brother. Ooh, talk sexy, brother. That's what I'm talking about. Can't do nothing. Not a motherfucking thing. But like we said, you know, this is our eight brothers. Mama Bashar.
It's on. So this is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 8.
Let's talk about it.
For we can do nothing against the truth,
That's right.
but for the truth.
You can do nothing against the truth. If a person tells you the truth, that means they love you. If a person lies to you, that means they don't give a shit about you. And everybody want to hear the truth until it's told to them. Then all of a sudden, oh man, I ain't want to hear that. That's why they always told the prophets to speak smooth things to them.
Yep.
Prophesy deceits. And the man that does that means his pocket has been lined. You know? What's this year? With the apostle demon? Year what?
The year of apostasy, sellouts,
agents,
and Jacob's trouble.
And Jacob's trouble. The main word is agents. Because you got agents in every camp. I don't care how big or how small your camp is, man. And they've been watching, man. They've been watching and they're still watching. But they can't do nothing against the truth. All they're doing is manifesting themselves. Just like Judas Iscariot. What did Judas Iscariot do? And he rolled with Yahweh Shah. He was a part of the 12, man. That's how deep it gets. Don't nobody want to hear about that part. You know? This is life or death, man. Truth and lies. Nation against nation. We are the nation of the people of Israel. Yasharala in the Hebrew. And yes, we have a lot of enemies out here. And it's proven are the things that they do. the snares that they try to throw in our way, but we're still here, man. No matter how hard you try, we can't stop the men of the Lord, man. And it's proven. We can go through history and all that to show you. Like the brother always like bringing out with Haman and Mordecai. You know? What happened with Egypt? We can go to Deuteronomy 30 and 7, right? And who's the new niggas now? Esau, Edom. The ones that's controlling society, ruling. And they got men set up. They come as your brothers, and they'll tell you that shit, a snake, and all that. They got to tell you who they are. If they had to. The same way the Lord got to tell you what he's going to do. And 444, and it's 14 degrees. 144, 444. Kalaya, Masina, Sai, Masib, Arakaha, Kadash. You know? Like the book said, you can't do nothing against the truth before. Because everything that you do is like planting a seed in the garden. When you plant a seed in the garden, it's going to have to come out to be what it is. There's no getting around it. Right? There's no getting around the seed you plant. It has to be, matter of fact, you know what, brother? Because this is how you find out. And the Lord used wisdom with this one, right? He always uses wisdom. Everything is about wisdom, understanding. With the scriptures and Proverbs tell you, with all our getting, get understanding. And that's what I was thinking about earlier with the wheat and the tares, because they all must go together. Matter of fact, the instance when our Peter was like, "I understand all, Lord." You know? Go ahead, brother. Yo, come. And what Yahweh Shah told me. You know? That's right, brother. That's right. Let's get it.
This is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 13, verse 24.
God.
It says another parable.
Bring it up! And this is a parable. A parable is what? A dark saying. All right? A deep saying. I don't want to say dark because here it's dark to the people to the people that's not in the light is dark. So they can't understand it. But the people that's in the light, they get it. Because the light has been turned on in your body. And the Lord did that. All right?
That's why he always, for all the parables, he compared something.
That's right.
To give you that understanding. Like, oh, then, you know, when you talk to people, what you say, let me give you an example.
Come on now.
I didn't see it that way.
Come on now. Yup.
You know?
And that's heavy that you said that, brother. That's kabod. Heavy. Because why? Because the Lord knows exactly who you are. If you was a basketball player, he knows how to speak to you. And compare, he make comparisons and parables so that you can understand it. This truth is so simple, a 2-year-old can understand it. Because that's how simple it's supposed to be broken down. This truth ain't hard at all, man. This truth is easy to get if it's for you to get. If it ain't for you to get, it's like Chinese arithmetic. People go crazy.
Yeah, that's why people was complaining. Oh,
that's right, brother.
Why is he speaking about?
That's right.
In other words, he said it wasn't meant for them.
Yep, come on now. Yo, we got to get that, bro.
You know?
Good. Bring that up.
Those are seeds that you can.
That's right.
Like
come on now.
On
that's right. Yep.
It's not going to grow.
Mm-hmm. Come on now.
But this is
and every seed that's been planted, and right now, like with the elect and all that, those seeds been planted back then, right? So they're coming to their what it said, the harvest is ripe. Sticking the sickle. All you see has been planted. But that's why the Lord said, let's go, bro.
St. Matthew chapter 13, verse 24, it says, another parable put he forth unto them, saying, the kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which sowed good seed in his field. And so, wherever you go, you know, the Lord got brothers from the four corners of the earth, you know, prophesying different states, different countries, different, you know. And these words, it's like the seeds going out to inside people's minds. So if they, if the Lord's dealing with them, what it say? The Lord does the watering, He does the increase, like He did to Apollos. The increase to the water with the word through the Spirit to give you what? That understanding. Right? So it says, but while men slept, people are asleep now. They're spiritually asleep. That's why you always had that saying, oh, we woke. Woke to what? What are you awakened to? If you don't even know the Lord's name, you don't know His prophecies, you don't even know yourself for real. What it says, verse 25, but while men slept, His enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat and went his way.
Yo, stop. Go from the top. Stop.
Yeah.
This is a heavy parable.
It says, verse 24, another parable put he forth unto them, saying, the kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which sowed good seed in his field.
Yo, and it's a Benjamite song, right? And a gardener, right? That's the kingdom of heaven. Because when you sow a seed into the ground, you want to reap the benefits of your labor. And that's like when you plant, let's say you plant cabbage, right? That's for the nourishment of your body, man. You're supposed to partake of that. You plant a potato, a tomato, corn. All of those things that you plant has a different way that it affects the body. Clean it out, clear it out, and all that, man. It's how they say it? Not characteristics, but basically characteristics of it, man.
Like nutrients.
Yeah, kind of the nutrients, but it has a job to do.
Right.
That's why the Lord said the kingdom of heaven is like a man who planted good seed. So you plant, the Lord planted this, He said, and it was good. All right. So these seeds right now, what we're doing now, the same thing that the Lord told us to do. Go plant seeds, and you're going to reap the benefits of your labor in a minute. Why? Because the Lord, He planted the seeds.
Right.
Yahweh Shah planted the seeds, good seeds. Right? Mm-hmm. And those seeds are going to follow after what He said. That's why He told you in the regeneration, you're going to follow after Him.
Right.
And this is the regeneration. Right now, as we speak.
Right. Hey, just like you got beans, it helps what is it, the liver or
That's
the
right.
kidneys?
Come on now.
And it's shaped like
there you go. Like a kidney.
Yeah,
like it's shaped like a kidney. The beans, everything. You got kidney beans. You got all type of beans, and those are seeds that you plant that have to grow from the earth. That's what they are. And everything, and like you have the body of Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. What is that, man? Everything is good for the body. Everybody has a function in the body. That's why the seed planted. And you do have, and that's why we're reading this, because you have tares. And tares, what I mean by tares is, okay, it's twofold. You got the ones of the nations, but you also have men that's trying to act like they down with you, but they're not. That's a fucking tear.
It's got a GMO seed.
Exactly. They're not GMO. The motherfuckers is false. How they say they false. Yeah, like man, so you faking the funk. With all the extra hard, you sound like a punk.
It says verse 25.
If you ain't in the trenches, you full of shit.
Bullshit.
Oh, right. Got it, brother.
Verse 25. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat.
See why men slept. See that why men slept. So if you out here sleeping, you're supposed to be on your job. You know that like the book of Jude said. And that's Yahweh's brother, the brother Jude. I believe it's Jude 1 and 8. I believe Jude only has like one type. Okay. But he said, yo, many are creeping unawares. People like to creep in when it's comfortable. They don't want to be in this weather. But if you're in a war, what Russia's doing right now is cold as shit over there. What they doing? Bombing shit. Because they're at war. It ain't no time for fucking rest. This ain't a time of rest, man. This is the time to speak the truth. And it always been that time to speak the truth. No lies. Speak the truth. All right? Go ahead, bro.
God, it says, verse 26, but when, verse 26, but when the blade was sprung up.
See that? No, damn, when the blaze, so that's time for harvest season. Because if you know anything about farming, you got to plant the seed, you got to take care of the seed until it rises, to the point where it's beneficial. All right? You got a whole bunch of different seeds. And that's what the Lord is coming to do. Let's get it. Let's go ahead, brother.
Right, because hey, if you see something growing, you know, and you check it out too early, it's premature.
There you go.
It's not ready. It wasn't ready.
That's right.
He wasn't ready. It wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
You gotta know, like, all right.
God.
When brother knows.
God.
When to take it out, how long to leave it in.
That's right.
Waiting for the rain.
That's right.
Waiting for,
That's right.
That's right. You know, you can do something out of season. You know, that's like trying to plant fucking winter time.
That's right, bro. And yo, that's why the Lord gives you your seasons. That's why, why do you think Joseph, Yahweh, all right, who became the governor of Egypt, the progenitor of Ephraim, all right, the top tribe of the top dog of the northern tribe is Ephraim, my brother right here, all right. That's the tribe he comes from. That's the top dog of the northern tribe. His father, Yahweh. And what did he do? Yo, he fled from things, man. He was a righteous man. That's why the Lord gave it to him. You know?
Hey,
let's talk about it. Got you, brother.
That's the same thing. That we do. The Lord allows us to grow in His time. You know what I mean? Because you could, some brothers are late bloomers, as they say, right? When something blossoms, like a tree or flowers, if you will. You go to a garden with all these flowers, some flowers, they blossom. Some flowers, they blossom before other flowers.
That's right.
But that flower can't be like that flower. Because, he's blossoming. I want to blossom. Wait your turn.
That's right.
And that's how the Lord waters through the word.
What do you say?
Knowledge and understanding.
What's that song? You want to be like Dr. Meth, you got to wait your turn. Y'all got the scripture, brother? Can you finish that one? And this backs right up what you're saying.
There's a lot. That's
you want to bring this on now?
Because this was quick.
All right, I got you.
Wow.
All right, this is 1 Corinthians 3. Salakia. 1 Corinthians chapter 3. And I believe we start at verse 6. This is a book.
Apollos didn't know that much.
Right.
Besides knowing the birth of Yahweh.
Right.
But
he believed.
Later that the Lord increased.
Right.
Increased him.
Right. Right, brother. Right. Let's get it. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 3, starting verse 6. It says, I have planted, Apollos watered. Yeah, so the Lord, there we go again. The Lord have planted, but Apollo watered. The Lord planted the seed, and we gave it to Apollos to water it. That's some gardener type stuff right there. All right.
So Salaki for the comment.
No,
Because I studied back.
it says, I have planted Apollo's word, but the Most High gave the increase. So then neither is he that planteth anything, neither he that watereth, but the Most High that giveth the increase. Now he that planteth and he that watereth are one, and every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labor. That's heavy. Come on. All right. Why is that? Because we plant seeds every day. But they be like, when you talk to somebody, like, oh, you planted that seed. You know? But who waters that? Who takes care of it? Because you have to be, you got to grow to your fruition. All right? Whatever seed that's been planted in you is going to come to pass, man. It's going to come to pass. And it's going to show who you really are. You're always going to show your true colors at one time. And this is the time of exposure, and we're seeing it. All right? But guess what? You got to be like, I'm going to say the Babylonian name. The three holy children, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They was dancing in the fire when they got thrown in that shit. So when you're thrown in the cold, that's what you do. Dance in that shit. You dance in that shit. Because the Lord, that's right, you weather the storm. Because who controls all of that? Who controls all the elements? Not no fucking man. All right? You got resources, you control. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked right now, but guess who's going to come back and take it all back? The one that gave it. Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Harakaha, Quadash. The fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, that's heavy because you mentioned the lion and the mountain.
That's right.
The dude in the car. The mountain.
Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
And that's what he said, and that's what he was saying about the lion. The mountain.
Right.
Right? The city really basically means what he was saying is a roaring lion. Who's the lion? And a lot of Judites over there, the northern kingdom, the southern kingdom, Salaki. Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. And he basically confirmed that. He said, was the niggas were Israelites. You're just confused. That's all. Our people are hurting. And they need truth. They want answers. We got them, but they don't want to listen. When the Lord stretches out his hand, the Lord is about to take his mercy off his place, man. For all of y'all. You got a lot of people that's dying out here in this cold, freezing to death. Freezing to death. Literally. But guess what? The Lord gave you over to that. You got it, brother. It's lucky. I was rambling a little bit.
It's cold as ice.
It's cold as ice. The blood is the sacrifice. Your blood is the sacrifice, man. You got it, brother.
Verse 26, it says, but when the blade was sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tails also.
See that? When the blade was sprung up, that means it's time for the the harvest, so to speak. Now you have, if you know about anything about farming, when you plant seeds, it's a time to plant the seed. All right, it's a time to reap. You got the what's that? The latter rain is that goes around. That's the end of the harvest, basically about the fall season when you can water the plants. But the rain that comes before that, the watering, that comes about the springtime, when things start to spring up. The flowers, everything coming back to life, which we're coming to that. And guess what? That's why Yahweh Shah was born about that time. The springtime. Because he was brought to what? To bring life. He said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. All right? That's was his words, man. the way, the truth, and the life. If you follow him, you know, you're going to have life. You're going to have it more abundantly. Following this place right now, where we at? We're in the valley of the shadow of death, pursuing the book of Psalm, the 23rd Psalm. And Nicki Minaj had the nerve to quote that shit. And she's following the shadow of death. That's what she is. A fucking witch. This place is all about witchcraft and warlocks, man. Nothing here is real, man. Nothing. Only thing is real is the truth. But the truth is so simple, you don't believe it. You rather believe a lie than the truth, man. And that's sad. But you got it, brother. It's a lot.
Those 20. Hey, and that's because you know why? They were planning for that.
That's right.
Since birth.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
Esau. That's Esau's seeds.
That's
Now, Jake, that's my seed. That's my seed. These are the products of their environment.
That's right, brother.
You know, of the products of how Esau created all of this.
That's right, brother.
You know, they don't know no better.
That's right.
They're caught in that illusion.
That's right.
But it says, verse 27, so the servants of the householder came and said unto him, Sir, didst not thou sow good seed in thy field?
Yo, if you sow good seed, yo, it's a song called it's from the brother Protege. He said, "Good seeds I will sow." You know, he basically said he's going to plant good seeds. You know, Benjamin, I'm heavy on Benji. That's my shit. Yo, Benji really, yo, man, the spirit of Benji be on fire. They tired of this shit. Judah to all the Israelites. You know, and it's all types of forms of music. But me personally, I'm just heavy on Benji. Why? Because I just hear the spirit crying out, man. You know? I'm a gather Benjamite. You got it.
It says, from what? I'm going to read this again.
Go ahead,
so the servants of the householder came and said unto him, Sir, didst not thou sow good seed in thy field?
That's right.
From whence then have the tares?
Right. So when the tares come in, and yo, that's spiritual as well, man. Because every seed that we out here sowing, you got the wicked ones that's coming trying to divide the plans, like the FBI, the CIA, all the alphabet guys. They try to come up amongst you and try to act like they're down with you when all they try to do is cause discourse. You know, trying to see what you know, see what you learn. They try to flip it. But guess what? You ain't doing none of that shit over here. You can eat a dick.
What they say, you can eat a glizzy.
Yeah, you can eat a dick up till you hiccup. Esau. You ain't your mans in them. Got it, bro.
Verse 29. It said, but he said, hey. Verse 29. But he said, hey, that's why he gathered up the tares, he grew up also the wheat with them.
See that? So that's why we're supposed to come out. You got to be patient. You know? That's why the Lord told you vengeance is his. Because you might get angry at a brother and you could be going off, man. You know? One thing a dude told us last night, he said, never give up on your brother. Brother that's in his truth. You never give up on him, especially because we all fuckers. All of us. You know? We all have pain, we all have trauma. And we've been going through it. Some brothers deal with it silently, but you know you got brothers to speak to. You got our apostles, our elders, our bishops. We also have each other, man. This is a community, this is a nation. All right? Yo, the Yahweh Shai was faithful to what? Till death, man. What they say when you get a marriage, till death do us part. And the Lord is doing what? Bidding you to the marriage. So till death do you part, but till death you're going to be returned. And not even in death, you don't got to die. Become something and it's not. You know? But you got ones that's out here plotting, scheming. And guess what? You niggas, we know who you are, man. The fuck out of here. It's like Yahweh Shah had Judas with him the whole time. He knew exactly who he was and what. Judas was a terror, if you will. Spiritually, he was a spiritual terror. And he got plucked up out of there. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, just like you got some heathens that because you got heathens that slept with women.
That's right.
They may look like an Israelite.
That's right.
But they really did.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right. Let's talk about it.
It's like you got light-skinned Israelites that look like Asians, you know, that looks like the heathens.
Exactly.
But spiritually, they're James.
That's right.
You know? It says, here's the last verse, verse 30 says, that both grow together
There you go.
until the harvest, and in the time of harvest I will say to the reapers. We know who the reapers are.
Right. That's the ultimate reaper is who? The Yahweh. I want to get that too.
It says, gather you together, first it says, and bind them up in bundles to burn them.
See that? Yo, gather up the tares first in bundles to burn them. By the Lord say you're going to set this place on fire, man. For all you tares spiritually and actually physically. You spiritual tares and you physical tares. Your time is coming. And you all have your place in the lake of fire. All right, what's the lake of fire? America. It hasn't been ignited yet. You're walking it. But you're going to see real soon just what the lake of fire is. But they keep talking about World War III and all that. Yeah. That's evident. All right, it's coming. And you can't stop it. That's my brother's. He be like, that son, you can't stop the prophet. You can't stop the words of the prophet, man. Why? Because they work directly. They're direct, not descendants, what you say, spokesman. All right, they're direct spokesman for Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Mouthpiece.
That's right.
Yeah,
Bashem Harakah Kodas.
You know, like in the movie,
Yup.
when he poked his head.
Yup.
Message.
Yep, that's like you got advisors. You got advisors for Esau, and they send your own people to be an advisor, and those niggas are gonna fucking die a horrible death, man. Thus saith Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Bashem Harakah Kodas, a death punishable like Judas, and his guts splattered all over the fucking place. Got it, bro.
It says, but gather the wheat into my barn.
See that? Gather the wheat. The wheat is the good. That's the wheat is what's that? That's a good seed, man. You know, wheat. Because you got like tares that try to look like the wheat. That's why That's why the Lord said, let them go together. Because He knows who's who. He knows who's spirit of who. These spirits know your spirit. And if you're a man of the Lord, you should know theirs too. You know, exposure, man. The Lord is exposing a lot right now, man. A lot. And it's not surprising because you already knew these things. No? You already knew these things. No? Hold on. Because I was about to take it. Hey, that's the spirit, bro. That's the spirit. Yo, no, that's Revelation, brother, because we just talking about the wheats and the tares, right? The Lord said, let them go together. No? You got to let them go together. The Lord is the ultimate gardener, man. He planted all these seeds on this earth. So He knows who you are, man. So don't get around that. You have evil spirits out there, yes, you do. gotta understand who put the anchor on there.
God.
The anchor you down. Let's go.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 14, verse 15.
Hey, yo, right now, because the Lord, what's the year again? I love this shit. Apostates, agents. Jacob's trouble and what? Sellouts. The ones that love that money. That Judas, they took that Judas purse. You took the bag. And it's obvious. That's me all day.
Yo, because you got, other Israelite camps that took the bag.
That's right.
Like IUIC,
Yup.
ISUPK,
Yup.
all of other different camps. They out there teaching.
Hey, yo, they're not even in, hey, yo, you know what? Last week I did a video on, ISUPK. Cesariak, he was talking to Queen's Flip. And Queen's Flip is nothing but a jester, man. He's a fucking clown, man. That's all he is. He's a clown. Set up by, who. And Cesariak, all them niggas. And hey, yo, the first scripture that came to my mind was Jeremiah 2:33. Why trimmest thou ways of smug? Therefore you taught the wicked one your ways, man. And all he was doing was walking through. And he was like, oh, yeah. And he asking all these questions. What you gonna do if you do this? All they trying to do is prick your brain, man. It's pointless to have debates and all that and interviews with these fucking guys. And all they're trying to do is seek out your liberty, man. See how they can come in and infiltrate shit. Them dudes don't got spiritual eyes because the spirit's not working with it. All right? Esau is ready to roll on us, man. Good luck with that. Go ahead, bro.
That's when the Lord's going to lift up that standard.
That's right, bro. Isaiah 47.
Lord, whether we was that standard.
No, slot, nah, Isaiah 47.
No, that's Isaiah 59.
Yeah, kind of. Hold on, sorry.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 14, verse 15. It says,
Bring it out!
And another angel came out on the temple crying with a loud voice.
Right.
To him that sat on the cloud.
Yo, who is him that sat on the cloud? It's our side, man. I'm telling you, he's the ultimate reaper. They say the Grim Reaper, yeah, he's the ultimate reaper of everything that's on this planet. All right? It already been planted, the Garden of Eden. Why did they call it the Garden of Eden? Because a lot of seeds were planted. But it comes a time where it's time to reap the benefits of your labor. This is a part of our labor. Planting seeds. And eventually, people going to wake up. When you plant a seed, you got whatever. But right now, in these times, according to the, according to the curses, we're going to plant seeds but not be able to reap it. Why? Because we turn our back on Yahweh Shem Shai, Bahashim, Arachaha Kodash. All right? But guess what the Lord said? Go ahead, bro.
It says, thrust in thy sickle and reap, for the time is come.
And that's like, if you ever planted corn before, you got the husk, right? You got the ears of corn that goes on there. You take off the corn because that's the benefits. And the sickle, that's cutting down the husk. Cutting all that down. If you ever watched that movie, Children of the Corn, and you seen the cornfield. A corn seed goes pretty high, man. You got corn seeds that go higher than me. But the ear of corn is on there. And that's what you benefit from. All right? That's what you benefit from.
It says, and reap, for the time is come for thee to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe.
Right, yo, see that? It said for the harvest of the earth is ripe. That's the times that we're in. The harvest of the earth is about to be ripe, man. Because why? Why is that? It's prophecy. Because all things are being fulfilled. And it's time to reap the benefits of the labor. Yahweh Shah came first. We come second. So he's going to be the one to thrust in the sickle. Yo, can you grab that in the NLT Bible Bashar? My brother. Yo, that's cute. Yo, that was the, come on, bro.
It says, verse 16, and he that sat on the cloud thrust in his sickle on the earth, and the earth was reaped.
Man, the earth, damn. The whole earth. So, yo, that's why you're starting to see. And, yo, you starting to see what the Lord is doing. He's bringing in what? Yahweh Shai. All right? Because the seeds have been planted already. And the wheat and the tares have grown. They've been watered, they've been taken care of. Why? Because they all have to produce. They're supposed to produce what they was planning to do, man. Whether you're wicked or you're righteous, you got seeds that's beneficial to your body, and you got seeds that'll fucking kill your body. But they all still got to grow together in the same garden. Like we said, who's the ultimate reaper? Yahweh Shai. Because he's coming to clear this field up. Oh, go ahead, bro.
Verse 17.
God.
Verse 17, and another angel came out of the temple which is in heaven, he also having a sharp sickle.
Oh, they said another angel coming from heaven, right? Having a sharp sickle. Now, if you look at a sickle, it's like a moon type of shape, kind of like a what's that? Like a full moon or something like? Not a full moon, but a new moon, basically. Yeah. You know, it's like a moon like that. So, yo, what they had? They actually have a moon called the harvest moon, right?
Oh, like the crescent.
Cut. That's the right word. The crescent. You know, like the Muslims never saw the moon that looked like a star moon crescent. That's not a fucking moon, man. That's a goddamn eclipse. When you look at it, if you really look at that, that's an eclipse. With the sun or the moon being blocked out. You know? But the Lord is about to stick in the sickle to this place. Meaning when he does that, it's over. He separates. What he said after this one, brother, can you grab the boots? And that's going into a part of that harvest as well, man. You know?
Verse 18, it says, another angel came out from the altar. This is going to be like a giant altar.
And yo, what's the altar? What does the altar represent? A sacrifice, right? Everything is sacrifice. You know? And what we're doing right now, we're sacrificing a lot. Sacrificing our time, sacrificing our lives. Everything, man. Because this is what it's all about at the end of the day. It ain't about what the fuck we want to do. It's about what he want to do. Why? Because he did it. All right? That's good, bro.
It says, verse 18 again. And another angel came out from the altar, which had power over fire, and cried with a loud cry.
Hold on, say that again, brother. He had power over what?
No, I'm going to bring you back.
Okay.
Verse 18, Revelation 14 and verse 18.
Yeah.
It says, and it reads, and another angel came out from the altar, which have power over fire and cloud,
Damn, yo, it said he had power over fire and what?
and cried with a loud cry to him that had the sharp sickle, saying, thrust in thy sharp sickle and gather the clusters of the vine of the earth, for her grapes are fully ripe.
Yo, that's right, yo. That goes into what? A season. Going into what? Ecclesiastes, 3rd chapter.
Yeah.
It's a time and a place for everything under the sun. It's a time to reap. It's a time to plant. It's a time to sow. All right? And we're coming into that time where the Lord is about to reap. The grim reap. It says a lot to be grim reaper, man.
It starts first, you know.
That's right, brother.
It starts
That's right.
from the beginning.
Right. What do you say? Started from the bottom, now we in.
Two more precepts.
Go ahead, bro.
It says, and the angel thrust in his sickle into the earth, and gathered the vine of the earth, and cast it into the great winepress of the wrath of God.
The great wine press. Yo, can you grab this from me, brother? Who's this for? God, can you grab the scripture? Revelation, talk about the blood bit like to a horse's bridle. Because that's what the Lord is doing. A wine press. Now listen, when you think of a wine press, you think about the people that make wine. You got a big ass what's that, like a bucket or whatever, and they stomp. That's what the Lord is about to do to this place. Trample this place, man. Trample it under feet. That's how much blood is going to be shed. You think about the toughest nigga in your hood with the most bodies, he has nothing on the Lord. He's a bitch compared to the Lord, man. Because the bloodshed that the Lord is going to bring to this place, and it's righteous bloodshed. It's righteous. Because of the things that you've done to the children of Israel. You want to be like your master, your oppressor, and you're going to get the same reward. How about that shit? Bottom fucking line. Go ahead, brother.
I got that one. I got that verse. This is the last verse.
Cut. Damn, cut.
It says, and the winepress
Yeah, there we go.
was trodden without the city, and blood came out of the winepress. You know, that's why when brothers,
See, blood of the
when
grape.
bro-
Yeah, bro.
sip the wine,
That's right.
you know,
The yah.
that's why Yahweh Shah said, you know, drink.
That's right,
That's,
brother.
this is not, you know.
That's right, brother. That's right.
So when he comes to trod down this place, you know, Lord willing, we have his blood in us,
Mm.
you know,
And yo,
like the on top of the doorpost.
just like the Passover.
Right.
The Pesach, and that's what we're coming into that season. The Pesach. And yo, that was a sacrifice. Because the Lord, yo, he took the firstborn of everything of the Egyptians, man, and off that shit. How they say now he unallowed it.
Yeah.
Put them back in the spirit. Because they covered that shit. And guess why he did it? Because he's the first spirit of the creator. He's the he's the son, man.
Alpha and Omega.
That's right. He's the firstborn.
God.
So why you think he took out the firstborn?
God. Hey, and it wasn't just the firstborn, it's the firstborn male. That's how you know how important men are for you women with your wicked spirits.
Good.
It says, even unto the whole flock. I'm gonna read that last one again. That's heavy because you did call for that. That was the last verse.
Yo, cut.
That's the spirit. It says, verse Revelation 14 and 20.
Cut.
And the winepress was trodden without the city,
Oh, yeah.
and blood
That's what
came
I
out
was doing. Dang.
of the winepress, even unto the horses' bridles. Horse bridle.
You think he good?
You know, horses are big.
Yeah.
You know, so
Right.
that's like a
Yo, remember Jake was riding the horses down here for one day?
Yeah,
Took a
yeah.
picture.
A couple months ago, yeah.
And they were sitting high, so the horse, the bridle, that was taller than me. I'm 5'10". I'm a short dude for real. Compared to, I'm a bit, I'm a short guy.
Yo, didn't Superman die?
Yo, what
cut off
Redman
The one who
said-
fell out the horse?
Yo,
God,
what
God.
Redman say? He said Superman ended up in the wheelchair.
Yeah, Christopher Reeves. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cause yo, he was.
You mocking the man of the Lord being Superman. So guess what? The Lord mocked you. You think you gonna fly? No. You gonna be a quadriplegic.
Yeah, he flew off that horse.
Right. Right.
You know? Because the horse represents power.
Right.
So that's the real power.
Yeah.
That's it. He lost his power.
Yeah.
So just like this.
Listen, yo, read the
Verse 20 it says, and the winepress was trodden down, and the winepress was trodden without the city.
right without the city. Yo, who going to do it? That's yo, keep going. That's the it's not the
No, I got that one. It says, and the winepress was trodden without the city, and blood came out of the winepress even unto the horses' bridles
That's a lot of blood, man.
by the space of
1,600
1,600 furlongs.
Yo, now I believe we went over that before, and that's like I forgot how many football fields I did, but it's a lot. When you go into that furlong, 1,000
What you said?
for the furlong.
It says, by the space of
1,000,
1,600 so.
1,600. Look at it real quick. What's 1,600? Comparison. Just to give you a visual.
That's 200 miles.
What? 200 miles. God damn. Yo, listen. From Philadelphia to New York, it's only about 90 miles. Something like that. Around that.
Right?
So the Lord said 200 miles.
And it gives you
That's all right.
Let me
it gives
see.
you a visual depiction.
Hey, yo, so they care. Mama could say,
Basically, it's like the wish that the space.
oh shit. Yo, that's from Petra. What's that? To
So,
Jezreel Valley. Yo, show that to the camera. Mama could shot. Petra, because Petra. God damn. And yo, and that's how I live right there, man.
that brothers can
So the
see.
Lord
God,
he's coming to cleanse shit. Cause y'all niggas ran that shit at one time. That's me too.
But I got you.
Go ahead, brother.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 63, verse 1.
Bring it on!
It says, who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra?
Yo, you see that? Yo, that's this how you know that the Lord's coming. Yo, this is a prophecy. That's the brother Isaiah, prophet. The prophet Isaiah saw this.
God.
Who is this that comes from
Right.
Edom?
With dyed garments.
Cause he's seen the warrior spirit. I'm like, God damn. You know, Isaiah, the prophet, he's seen warriors in his time, man. All the prophets said it, but he prophesied against a lot of places. You know, even to this day, right now.
They say dyed garments, right? Like wine, like this.
Yeah, kind of.
When somebody, when they had the women, the wine, that don't get on you. The blood
Just
of
think
the
about
dead,
that.
That's what they
God,
say.
God.
It dyes your garments.
It stains it, yeah.
God.
Yeah, stain.
Uh-huh.
That's right. That's right. Bro. Stain. Because it actually does. When you see a person, a matter of fact, you know what?
That's the spirit. I brought that out earlier in my video this morning. That's crazy.
That's
Damn.
God. That's the spirit.
That's spirit. Damn. I said this place is going to be a memorial.
Right.
Thus saith
Here we
Yahweh.
go. Boom, 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 boom. There. This one. That's it right there. That one right there, right?
Right.
That's what the Lord. That's true. That's a picture of the wine press.
God.
That's what the Lord about to do. Matter of fact, even look at, oh, God damn. This shit right here. That's what the
Wine press.
Oh, look at that. Yo, the Lord about to fuck this place up. And that, yo, this says a wine press in ancient Israel.
God.
That's what it said. A wine press in ancient Israel. Who's the king of Israel, man? That's what I was, man. I was shy, man. Fuck out of here.
Back to Isaiah chapter 63,
Bring it up!
verse 1. It says, who is this that cometh from Edom with that garment from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel.
Yo, he's coming back in his glory. Glorious in his apparel. He's coming back with immaculate garments on the fucking ass. He's got a special outfit just to come here to fuck you. You know how you just go into school, you get your we're like, let me put my school clothes on. I'm about to go to school, you gotta look good.
Got that shit laid out. The whole night of shit.
Got your mom ironing. Iron this up.
He got his garment already ready. Like, yo, I'm about to go fuck these niggas up in this job. I'm gonna look good. The Lord, yo, he's not playing with you niggas, man. He's laughing, but the Lord ain't fucking, man.
Yeah, that's certain powers when you what you want.
That's right.
Each time. You know, that's why. Hey, you got even for example, like the beloved Prophet John. You know how he had the leather. Hey,
Oh yeah, yo,
it says Yahushua had the girdle.
Yeah, that's like
You know,
what's that? What the
golden
Elijah,
girdle.
Elijah and John. They compared because they wore the same type of garment.
Oh yeah.
And yo, John, well, Yachanan, the Baptist. Yo, he was a rough man. You know, he was able to deal with the elements. Yo, the man ate wild honey, man. Sure, beehive.
Locust.
Hey,
Locust.
and with that that's lawful, he survived off the land. He dwelled in what the woods. They ain't want to be around you niggas. But the Lord designed him to, he had to baptize you dumbass niggas. And that's Yahushua first cousin. But they was in the room together. When the mothers came together, Mary and Yachanan's mom, they rejoiced in the room. And that's crazy because guess what? When Yachanan got beheaded, Yahushua heard about that. He knew about it. And guess what he did? He kept doing the work because he already knew John. He finished his course. His age was over. He did his job. Same we out here doing knowledge, man. So man, in his truth, he's in his truth. Hey man, all praises. You know, we're gonna rise first. Just keep the faith. Don't bitch for nothing. Lord ain't giving no spirit of fear in this motherfucker. He controls all the elements, the cold, the heat, all that. He's in control. That's why I said dancing that shit. We hold each other there. They dance in the fire. And the niggas that was turning it up, they fucking died. What you got it, bro?
Start from the top. It says,
Go.
who is this that coming from
They
Edom?
gonna be screaming like
Right. That's right.
They gonna be screaming right there. Who is this thing? Yo, thank you, bro. That's the spirit, bro. Good, bro.
Says, who is this that coming from Edom with that garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel,
That's right.
traveling in the greatness of his strength.
And the greatness of his strength, meaning he got more power than this military here. Whatever you got lined up, you got more power than that. Man.
God.
The military is fucking. We call it remedial. They put it to the Lord. He got algebra compared to your remedial classes. You know,
It says
far more advanced.
he's not going to meet you as a man.
That's right. Well, Isaiah 47. Matter of fact, you get that quote, Isaiah 47.
God.
It says, I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save.
Yo, mighty to see, man. And that's speaking with great boldness. Because who gave him that authority? Yahweh gave him that authority. He said, mighty to save. That's what his name means. He is salvation. He is the deliverer. You know? That's
God. And as I was going in earlier, like, yeah, this place is going to be a memorial. You know, you got them thinking that their works is going to lead to more prosperity, more greatness. They building up everything all over the place, right? But hey, what the Lord say? You shall build, but I will throw down, right? And so, yeah, just like it says in Revelation, Babylon the Great is falling, right? And that's what's going to happen. This place is going to fall. The pride of Esau is just at an all-time high. Even though he knows this shit is over. The elites know it's over for them. But their pride and what they portray is that they're going to continue to build. That their rulership is going to last forever. Name me one rulership that lasts forever. Even in the midst of how great these kingdoms were. Egypt, Babylon, Persia, right? Greece. We brought this out a little bit last week too. You tell me one that lasted forever. Rome, right? Which one? Tell me. So what makes you think this place is not going to fall, as the scriptures say? Not us. Not about what we say, but what the scriptures say. So hey, we're gonna see again who was right and who was wrong. Then you're gonna know a prophet has been among them. You know? So you keep mocking and scoffing.
That's the strong delusion.
Right. Yeah.
You know? Lord, hey, look it up. Because the Lord has to put them on high so everybody can see what's really on high.
Right. Yeah, see that great fall. Yeah.
He hardened Pharaoh's heart. Pharaoh's like, all right, you can go, but then harden his heart. Just like how the Lord is hardening Esau's heart right now. Let them think they, you know what I mean? Let them think they got it. So when he comes in the greatness of his strength, then they all gonna know. You know, that's it.
Yo, what my man Buddy Wood said. He said, I spell him A-Chop. Him is coming, man.
Yeah.
You know? That's what we're talking about right now, man. You get it. Seeds have been planted, they all been watered. And it's time for the harvest, man. This is harvest season, man. Coming back into what? Spring. Lord's willing. It's for it, man.
Yeah.
You know? Fuck that, man. Childish motherfucker.
Hey, you already declared the end from the beginning. So it's speaking now. You know? You said you want Isaiah 47? Start at the top. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 47, verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
You haven't been touched with violence. You haven't been this place is a virgin because you go around every other land sticking your my man on Bad Boys. He's like, yo man, he's like a pink boy when the pink thing comes out. You know, all Babylon, Babylon, all they do is going around just rape, robbing, and murdering all over. Like we were speaking about earlier about Sierra Leone, what the brother was talking about. He said, man, he said that place is rich in everything that you can imagine. And that's the land.
God
damn. That says a lot. And the Lord gave you that land, but Jerusalem out of all is above all, it's free. So imagine the resources that's there. The Lord gave you everything, man. That's his children. A righteous family. We've been brought over here to this fucking piece of shit. We can't even reap the benefits of our labor. But the Lord is about to reap it. That's what I'm talking about. Got it, brother.
Hey, and just like the brothers talking about it earlier, talking about the bloodshed, right? What happens when you pop a virgin? Right? Blood. So this place is going to get popped. Literally. It says, come down and sit in dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, no throne, O daughter of the Chaldees.
And that's crazy because that's what I was listening to that song earlier. It says, sweetie, come from America. You should have never seen the crown down here. As an Israelite man, this ain't your place in the rest of you ain't never gonna see the fucking crown. You ain't no goddamn king here. You're a fucking slave.
That's how the missiles gonna sound. That's how the missiles gonna That's how the missiles gonna sound. Just like that.
One by one.
Right.
One by one. One by one. One by one. We're stepping out to Babylon.
Burn, Babylon, burn. That's what they gonna say. More fire, more fire. More fire.
That's the same card that was just over there.
They want to be seen, Jay. It says, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
Exactly. So other lands, they hate this place, man. Matter of fact, you grab one this is that's not delicate at one point in time. But that's what the man was saying. He was basically saying, he's like, man, this is the first world country. First world country. Like, a man that says this to me, it's mind-boggling. You gotta understand this good. He says Sierra Leone is rich with everything you can imagine. But he calls this place a first world country.
You mean a third world?
No, he calls this place a first world country. He calls Sierra Leone a third world country, which is rich in everything. So how the fuck is that a third world country when it's richer than this place? And everything, resources and all that. Got to come that close to the fucking window. Window big as shit. This is crazy, man.
I got it.
Right, brother.
It's Obadiah chapter 1 verse 7. It says, all the men of thy confederacy, I got it in NFC too.
Bring that up.
All the men of thy confederacy,
That's the back of that right now.
God, have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee.
That's why. Why is that? Because they seeing who you are. They seeing you full of shit. They seeing Babylon, Babylon, your time has come, man. The harvest is ripe. Your president, your king, shits himself on national television. He's a shitty situation. That's what this place smells like. Shit. This place is a piece of shit. And rightfully so, your should be shit on us. Because the Lord wanted to bring that terror. You know?
It says, other men, also the scripture say, they shall hate the Lord. You know, these other countries. It says, verse 7, other men of that Confederacy have brought the evil to the border. The men that were at peace with these lots had deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound, so like a wound under thee. There is none understanding in it.
You don't understand me because you think it's going to be real. Not. You understood it. They understood it. That's just like with the prophet Jeremiah. Prophesied Hezekiah. Wicked. Which one?
Oh, you're talking about the kings of Judah.
He was
Yeah, it was a
prophesied.
few. It was,
Yeah.
He was prophesied
That's the same up and down.
Stink ass
Yeah.
Bro, that shit.
Hey,
shit. Piece of shit. It's a lot. Yo, your car already.
right.
Ridiculous.
Put that bullshit on.
Anyway, prophesied to prophesied like something like the kingdom will fall. The kingdom is about to fall. But they didn't want to hear it. That's why he had to prophesy to fall. You know? Okay, yeah, bring it up, bro.
All right, so it says, so kings, not teams.
What, Jeremiah?
Yeah, yeah, I got it. So, yeah. So these are the names of the kings. That yeah, that's the wicked one that pops. It says, Salakia, Jehovah, Salakia, Jehovah has,
Yo, Jehovah. Yo, Jehovah.
Shalom,
Yeah, he had the right name. He was a whole ass nigga.
Jehoiakim. There's another one, Jehoiakim with the N. Jeconiah and Zedekiah.
Yeah, that was Zedekiah.
I'm gonna just show
I had a whole bunch of wicked kings that you, man, just going on.
That's a bad habit.
in case, if I mispronounced it.
They got it.
You know?
That's right, Robert. I can't feel my face. And now we see, but and Jeremiah was set to prophesy against him and tell him that the kingdom falls. But they didn't want to listen. The same way right now. They don't want to listen to what I'm saying. To the Bible.
I think also Amos, that it was one of the kingdom. He was telling them, basically, you and your family's gonna die. And that's when he had the that's when he had the it's like a plumbing. They use that to measure things.
Right.
When like certain construction, like
Yeah, kind.
So basically, he was telling him like, nigga, your time is.
That's right.
Your
time is up.
Hey, that's why the scriptures say measure the time diligently.
Yep.
That's right, bro. Go ahead, bro.
It says, right. Hey, then they gonna know profit is to the money. Hey, Lord willing, be at that number. It says, take the millstones and grind the meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers.
Yo, see that? That's a metaphor. That's a verb. That's what you when you see a woman, you get a badass woman. What you want to do? You want to uncover her naked. You want to see that. Trying to get in there. You know? That's what the Lord about to do this place. He's about to get in there.
God.
Tear it up.
I get in you.
Out the frame. Tear it out the fucking frame. That's what he's about to do this place. You know? Rightfully so. For all the crimes that this place has committed, man. What the FBI do, they sit and watch for a long time. Building cases.
God.
What the fuck you think the Lord doing? Building the same case in this place. So when he strikes, he's justifying everything that he does. But the only difference between the FBI and what the Lord do, the FBI, they make up shit.
Right.
Try to put shit on you.
Yeah,
Look at this guy. Yo, like I said, man, our truth is changing the laws of this place. That's why they want to ban free speech. Why? Because we're telling the truth. They want you to believe what they want you to believe.
Right.
All you niggas is fucking dumb sheep in the fucking way. That's how they look at you, cattle. You know? But what the scriptures compare to? It said, my people are sheep that's led to the slaughter, man.
Yeah.
You know? That's real shit. You niggas is sheep led to the slaughter because you believe every fucking word. Let's say the simple believe if anything. And you can tell them the truth right in their face, and Esau be like, no, that's not it, man. That's bullshit. And it's the fucking truth. And they'll be, yup, Esau said it was wrong. It was false. That's how dumb you niggas is. That's why they look at you like that. They don't want you to have your own mind, man. They want you to think like them and believe everything they say. That's a fucking puppet.
God.
They just stick their hand in you and fuck out of here.
and
man.
that's, you know, another example, right? Because we know who our shepherd is.
That's right.
Their shepherds is leading them
Come on,
to the slaughter.
God.
What did it say? The shepherds are pity them not,
Hold up. Ooh.
if I'm not mistaken.
What the
Yup. That's
Because
that's
to
true.
give an
That's
example,
true. That's true, brother.
there was a gate. They had a gate in the farm, right? Now the sheep could easily go around the gate, right? But in the middle, it had like a door, you know. So there's a gate in the farm, and the sheep could easily go around the gate to get out. But in the middle of the gate, it had a door. All of them was following each other, going through that door, all pushed, together, right? Because they were following him, and that little door it's like they went through it. You know what I mean? But they couldn't went around the gate to just get out.
Hey, and I just looked this up in terms of the slaughter too. Judas goat will lead sheep to slaughter while its own life is spared. That's what you 2/3 are. Listening to every word Esau says. That's a real thing too. That's how they do with the sheep. Yup. Judas goats.
Oh shit! And they gave it that name.
God, yeah. Look that shit up on what's that? Geographic joint. Yeah.
Instead of Judas goat.
God, that's a real thing they do.
Oh, get that joke, bro. Say you separate the sheep from the goats.
God.
When you come back,
Yeah.
going back
Did call
into
that earlier.
yeah, kind of going back into but that out going back into what?
God.
The reading the tears, right? Go Robert, grab Book of John 10, start at 11.
God, 10, 11. God,
18. Read all the way down to 18. Go for sure.
God. Hey, you got men in this troop, nothing but Judas goats, right? Because they took the bag. Sellouts.
You know who they are.
God.
Through the spirit.
Said John 17.
They gotta fucking grow too.
God.
That's how the Lord said, let them grow together.
God.
Because he the one that's coming with the simple. Those guys do not believe in the Lord. That's it. Every seed must grow to the harvest comes. You know? And after that, it's over. All these motherfuckers.
It's all
And it said,
she
you
wrote.
motherfuckers. You motherfucker, you.
Yeah, because those two animals, they look similar.
God.
Yo, reading the text. What you say? You gotta bring that out, bro.
This is the book of St. Matthew 25
Bring it up!
and 33. It says, and he shall set the sheep on his right hand. Let me start at
yeah,
the
bro. I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Taking off some spaghetti from me.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
St. Matthew chapter 25, verse 31.
Talk about
It says, when the Son of Man shall come in his glory,
it.
and all the holy angels with him.
See that? And yo, now, Yahweh already told you, man. I could call down, 10,000 legions and angels? He told you he could do that, but he chose not to. Showing what? His restraint, his power, his strength. No, to be a man with discipline, that's a strong ass man. And you can't do nothing to provoke him to anger. But that's all the demon wants to do, is provoke you to anger, to make you lose it, so they can point the finger. I told you that nigga was wicked. I told you. That's why he showed restraint. But now, that's why we're talking about harvest and seasons, because now the season's coming. Yahweh shall to come back and show you. But he told you, he was like, y'all thought I was a bitch, huh? I'm coming back to show you I ain't. I had to let y'all think that. I've been had this problem. I ain't think that. Discipline. No?
Hey, and that's faith and trust in his father too, right?
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's the highest level of discipline.
All right.
The highest level on this fucking planet, man.
Hey, no matter what anybody did to him, no matter how many people mocked and scoffed at him, he didn't take vengeance, right? You know how many people didn't believe in him? His own people that he eat with, own brothers that he teach with, right? Hey, he just kept pushing because it's about the word. It's not about what no nigga think and believe. It's about the word of Yahweh Shem Shai. You know?
Yo, real quick.
Trust in him.
I'm just gonna make mention. Look at what Yahweh Shah was doing in that flesh.
God.
So just imagine. You know? All these miracles, you know?
So you gotta do the
Right.
Martin last. When he was on remember that movie Life? When he was like the nigga was like he was trying to say like you got all this money. You gotta do that laugh. That's what we're about to come back and laugh at you.
God.
You know? What's that one girl that the wicked laugh? It's like, ooh-ah, ooh-ah. That's how the men of the Lord gonna laugh at you. Niggas not trusting the East on that because the victory has already begun. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 31 again. St. Matthew 25, verse 31, it says, when the Son of Man shall come in his glory,
Right.
and all the holy angels with him,
All of them.
then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory.
Call don't stop us to spread the word. We spread the word no matter what.
That's right, brother.
God is good.
That's right, brother. All the time.
All the time he's good.
And that's a true statement. Because even when it's bad, it's good. That's fucking right. You know?
Yeah, he mocking. He scoffing. He's scoffing.
No,
Yeah.
but guess what? It's cool. What we just read earlier, you can't do nothing but the truth.
God. Hey, he marked you something. That's good.
Cool. Yo, have your time. Have
Right.
your 15 minutes of fame.
All right.
You got it. That's why I said all the time.
Right.
You want to make jokes? We got them too, brother.
God.
Fuck out of here.
It says, verse 32, and before him shall he gather all nations, and he shall separate, and he shall separate them one from another,
Right.
as a shepherd divideth his sheep from the goats.
There you go. Ooh, that's ooh. Wait till this brother bring that precept. Yo, let me go again.
God,
Go ahead.
verse 32 again, it says, and before him shall be gathered all nations.
That's right. Before him shall be gathered all nations, man.
All nations.
Yo, when you go into Ezra, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it's second Ezra. He says, who shall utterly beat the powder at his presence? You know? They're going to be gathered together. He's going to see that.
Yeah.
That's the king, because that's Yahweh's commandment, man. That's his word. That's what he wants done. Because what is pleasing to him. That's the same way he said it was pleasing to bruise his own son. It's pleasing for him to do what he's going to do to this place. Why? Because that's showing loyalty to him. You can get your ass whipped for something and still keep ticking. Now that's loyalty to what you believe in, man. That's what all the prophets did, man. Even the prophet Stephen, when they were stoning him to death, all he did was looked up and he saw Yahweh Shah sitting on the right hand side of the Father in the book of Acts. Why? Because he told the truth. The fuck out of here, man. Niggas can't do nothing.
God.
Verse 33 says, and he shall set the sheep on his right hand,
There you go.
but
Sheep
the
on his
goats
right hand.
on
Hey,
the left.
there we go.
Yeah.
That's what said the Judas goat.
God.
He go. Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Bring that up, son.
It's the book of John, chapter 17, verse 11. And now I am no more in the world, but these are in the world. And I came to thee. Holy Father, keep through thine own name those whom thou hast given me, that they may be one as we are.
You see that? That's the sheep. Go to the sheep. We go.
While I was with them in the world, I kept them in thy name. Those thou gavest me I kept, and none of them lost, but the son of perdition, that the scripture might be fulfilled.
What's Yahweh Shah saying right there, man? He came, like, he took care of it. That's like a good shepherd takes care of the flock. It's like a good farmer that takes care of his land. All right? You got to take care of your seed. You got to see it through every stage until they develop to be what they're supposed to be. That's what Yahweh Shah did when he came. He saw them through, he taught them, and saw them through to what? They were able to go out on their own. And that's when he sent them out. Because he knew, all right, they got it now. I had to walk them through it. I had to hold their hand. But now they got it. And he kept telling them the whole time, I'm not going to be with you all the time. Y'all niggas better get this shit now. Just like, yo, we've been telling you on the YouTube. When they about to shut it down, y'all better get it now. God. So when that time comes, you'll be equipped. You say put on the full armor. Yahweh Shem Shai, man. That's what we're telling you. Because the times are evil. We're telling you to remember your Creator in the days before the time of evil, in your youth, before the times of evil. Because right now, the times are evil. If you ain't get it before, you ain't going to get it. So get the fuck out of here. That's my man old dirty shit. So get the fuck out of here.
And hey, that means you wasn't meant to get it. So hey, it is what it is. You know?
Fucking right.
And now come I to thee, and these things I speak in the world,
Right.
that they might have my joy fulfilled in themselves.
See that? Yo, that's what we're doing. They have his joy fulfilled, man. His joy. What's the joy? He showed you. Nothing, man. Yo, matter of fact, grab that real fast. While we on it. Romans says, who shall separate me from the love of the Lord? You know what I'm saying? That's one of my favorite joys.
Hey, and the joy for us is the gospel.
Right? That's good news.
Ah,
That's what
Power for us.
Good news.
ah.
Read that part again, brother.
It says, and now I come to thee, and these things I speak in the world, that they might have my joy fulfilled in themselves.
That's why the Lord also told you the kingdom of heaven is within you, man.
Ah.
He said he speaks in what? The world. This world came to speak. You know? Everybody, now everybody want to talk about your outside. Call them all different types of things we've been doing. want to talk about this message. How dangerous it is. Yeah, it is to you. You told the truth to your kingdom, which is falling and failing. It's like every other problem. They lie. And for them not lying, but you want them to take their lives. You ain't taking them. They gave them up. Once you come into this world, you give your life up, man. No matter how you look at it. Once you come into this truth, you give your life up. It ain't about you no more. It's about the ones that believe in the Lord. That's your job to feed them.
John.
Go ahead, bro. Matter of fact, bring it out with me.
It's Romans chapter 8, verse 35. Who shall separate us from the love of Hamashiach,
Right.
Yahushua? Shall tribulation or distress
That's right.
or
Whatever you go
persecution?
through. Like I want to tell you, oh Lord, you let this happen to me. I don't care anymore. I give up. Get the fuck out of here, man. You fight harder. Get mad. How about that? What's that commercial? Don't get mad, get glad. No, get mad. How about that? Get mad so you can get glad. And furthermore, push this word, man.
Hey, the scripture said, count it all joy when you get these type of persecutions put upon you. Right? That's what you do. You count it as joy. Because if you're a man of the Lord, you should expect it.
Go ahead, man.
Right, because it says also be angry but sin not.
Right.
So you're
Allowed to be mad.
gonna go through trials and tribulation,
Count.
but don't, still have faith in the Lord.
Count.
With, what's that song? Big Payback. James Rice. Like, I'm mad. I'm mad. You supposed to be fucking mad. You know? Then when you get mad, that puts that hunger in you. A boxer that gets angry, he's still disciplined, but he's angry. So he's pinpointing this about precision, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Right. That's how before boxing, when they do the stare off and shit, they try to get into your mind. Because once you're angry, you reacting, that's now your mind is like,
that's like a dog.
infiltrate.
That's like a dog's characteristic. That's how you can tell who's the dominant dog. And the one first one to do that, then that other dog know, yeah, I got this nigga. That's a characteristic. Men use that. You know? Dog lovers, they know what I'm talking about. Got it, bro.
God, it says, Romans 8:35, who shall separate us from the love of Hamashiach? Shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine or nakedness or peril or sword? As it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long.
All the day.
We are accounted as sheep for the slaughter.
Right.
Nay, in all these things, we are more than conquerors through him that loved us.
Right.
For I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities,
Damn.
nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature.
Lord, that reminds me of ain't no line, love.
Yeah, okay,
Ain't
that's a good song.
no
That's a good song.
Keep me, man. They probably read that scripture when they go
I might
there.
want to hear that nigga.
God, brother.
It sound like that one. Talk to me
That's right.
about
That's right, bro.
but the scripture speak about the powers of God.
That's right, bro.
You know how you got shipwrecked, stoned,
Ooh.
you know what I mean?
He kept going. Yo, that's crazy you said that, brother. And then the curve on the wall is a picture. I look at it all the time.
Oh, yeah, the Bible.
And I just look. No, I'm talking about my girl.
Oh,
And the artist that drew it, his name was Paul. Now you said that. And on the way to Kent, they was in the Uber. I looked up. I seen that name again, Paul. I said, "Oh shit, that's crazy." Apostle Paul was a heavy ass apostle, man. Heavy in the spirit, man.
after all of that, he still was like on the least, you know?
That-
God.
No, he got his ass whooped because he was whooping ass.
Right, you know, yeah.
Yeah, that's why the Lord used him.
Yep.
That's why the Lord used him. He's like, God damn, this dude going hard. Bullshit. I can use that. Man. Paul walked out for seekers. Let me holler at you, man.
'Cause he
Yeah.
he could have took it to the spirit world right
Exactly.
there.
Yup. But he blinded him and gave him sight back. And Peter, the top of the apostle, go ahead, bro.
Right. It says, I'm
Yo,
going to
get
read
that in
39
the
again.
NLT, bro. Welcome, sir.
It says,
Just
huh,
finish that one.
Lord,
Con
how-
17. Con.
nor death, Salaki, nor death,
Yup.
nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of Yahweh, which is in Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, our Lord.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Get that NLT, welcome, sir.
It's not Esau fucking creature,
That's
Hey,
right.
the serpent.
hey,
So
Yo,
no,
the
you know,
devil the Bible speaks of. He's doing his job.
He's doing a good job.
Yeah, he's doing his job that he's
doing a good
made
job.
to do.
You
He's
can see
created to
that.
do. Damn devil.
So in the NLT,
Huh.
it says,
Talk about it.
verse 35 again, can anything ever separate us from Hamashiach's love? Does it mean he no longer loves us?
Damn!
If we have trouble or calamity
Talk about it.
or persecution, Salakia, or are persecuted or hungry or destitute or in danger
And that means he's just testing your faith.
or threatened,
No, that means he's testing your faith to see who you really vibe with, man. You going full? Let's say I need a few good men. They gotta go through the fire, man.
God,
You gotta go through those things to see where you can stand at and speak. Fuck out of here. You can talk a whole bunch of shit. Any man can talk. Your actions speak out of your fucking words, man.
God.
damn, it says or threatened. They're not they threaten the apostles,
Yup, all the time.
you know.
Still to this day.
They put them in the cage, falsely
Don't
accuse them,
teach in that name.
you know.
Hey, they put Daniel on the lion's den. Was he hollering and screaming? No, he sat there chilling.
No, the king was more fucking serious.
Right, he chilled out.
King was there.
Darius.
Hey, he chilled out.
That's the spirit. That
Right.
you need to calm you down.
They had a calm spirit. That's what I mean. You don't need to get all wild and rowdy. No, this is what it is.
Because now, when you're in that point, you can't rationalize. You
No,
can't think straight.
no,
Now your mind is all over the place.
exactly.
And then, you know, because like, for example, you know, in sports, you know, if you know, your team goes against another team, whatever, but you get angry, you know, because sometimes they'll get you angry, they'll talk shit,
But you all balanced then.
right?
Then you all balanced.
I
That's
got
why
you.
the Lord gives you a calm spirit in those times, right? Not a spirit of where you get taken off of your balance.
Uh-huh.
You know, because you can't think straight when you like that, right? Sometimes the demons get put on you, right? No, you get in a calm spirit because you trust and put your faith in Yahweh Shem Shai. You know,
Right. So it says, so like, it says, or are persecuted, or hungry, or destitute, or in danger, or threatened with death. Damn. That's what you just mentioned.
God,
As the scriptures say, for your sake, we are killed every day. We are being slaughtered like sheep. No, despite all these things, overwhelming victory is our come. Let me read that again. It says, no, despite all these things, overwhelming victory is ours through Hamashiach who loved us.
It's an overwhelming.
God,
Overwhelming.
that's yeah.
That's obvious.
It says,
All you gotta do is complete your course. And yo, who showed you that as an example? Yahweh Shai. That's why Apostle Paul wrote this, because Yahweh Shai taught him. He went through all that. Yahweh Shai got his ass whooped. He put on the fucking cross. Let that sink in. For the Heavenly Father.
Yeah.
And what yo, Esau was getting their rocks off, thought they was doing something. You wasn't doing shit. But just condemning yourself even more, man. That's all the fuck you did. And you're gonna feel that shit to the end of your existence. When we come to power. Cause you're not gonna exist no more, Esau. So yo, I'm telling you, I'm gonna say it again, y'all better get your shit off now. Have fun with it. Because we're going to have an ultimate fun. Overwhelming fun. Motherfuckers, fuck out of here.
Right. Overwhelming victory. It says,
I was just thinking, yo, you know that, when they be like, yo, they be like, you get caught in the wrong hood in LA, and it's a dude, he hard ass with the song like, run, nigga, run, nigga, run. I said, yo, I'm gonna play that game with Esau and the Kingdom. Random Edomites. Yeah, nigga, right. Chase their ass. Terror, man. Meditate terrors on those niggas, man. Fuck out of here.
God, it says, verse 38, it says, and I am convinced that nothing can ever separate us from God's love, neither death nor life, neither angels nor demons. That's what, in KJV says, principalities.
That's right.
The Lord's going to have these people, them demons going to fight their mind.
That's right. Yep. Already doing it.
It says, neither our fears for today, nor our worries about tomorrow.
That's right, yo. We don't know what's going to happen in the next 5 minutes. That's the faith you gotta have in the Lord. Let it see right. Our fears. Yo, that's why I like that song from Michael Jackson. Free Will. He said, "Will you be there in my despair, in my darkest hour, through all my fears, all that?" He asked them, yo, he talking to the Lord when he wrote that song, man. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Listen to the words. That man was really talking to the Lord, man. You got it, bro.
God says, neither our fears for today, nor our worries about tomorrow, not even the powers of hell can separate us from God's love.
Not even the power of hell. Where we at? They ain't controlling. Who gives a fuck? You kill me? When my man Styles P said, he said, kill me, my man, kill you. That's how you lose. You kill a prophet, another prophet set up. So what the fuck are you really doing? You ain't doing shit. You just wasting your time and your energy.
Verse 39, last verse, it says, no power in the sky above, or in the slaka, or in the earth below. Indeed, nothing in all creation will ever be able to separate us from the love of God that is revealed in Hamashiach Yahushua our Lord.
That's right. Guess who's doing that? The elect. That's the only ones who's going to have that same energy. Only ones. Good, bro.
It says, I have given them thy word, and the world hath hated them, because they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world.
Man, that's what that word is talking about. No love with the separate. That's why you hate it. You hate it because of your love for the Lord. Can't nobody change it. All they want to do is try to they one up on you, man. Man, fuck you. How about that? You don't do what everybody do. When you something different, you gotta stand on business. When Yahushua said I'm about like business. Yup, won't do that again. About your father's business. And this is your father's business. There you go. Thank you. Again, I told him to Really alone.
It says, I pray not that thou shouldest take them out of the world, but that thou shouldest keep them from the evil.
See that? So we gotta be in this world, but keep us from the evil others place.
Right.
You know? I said it, David. What King David told you? 10,000 shall fall at thy right, 10,000 at thy left, but none shall touch you, man. It's the Lord's promise to his men, man.
Right.
Come on, man.
And that's why who can make true men of the Lord afraid? You got a guy that's supposed to be in his truth, and all they do is talking big. They scared as shit. And we're going to see who's going to fold in the end. Somebody who's talking big or somebody who's calm and doing the work. And I'm going to tell you, if you watch them nature shows, when the lion or even a big dog come, all they do is look at you. And you already give them the respect and you just humble down. They ain't got to do a goddamn
Dog
thing.
is going to bite your ass. He ain't saying a motherfucking
Right.
thing. He looking.
Right.
That's a nigga. When a nigga get quiet on you, you better watch that motherfucker.
Right.
He's about to strike like a snake. What they doing? They don't. All that hissing, they ain't doing
Right.
all that. When they hissing, they doing it.
Right.
Nigga, I'm telling you, go ahead, bro.
Right.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Right.
Once the hissing stop, nigga,
This
you
shit is
about to
over.
strike, man.
Hey.
You know? Like I remember, yo, my man had a dog that you wouldn't see the man, shut the fuck up.
Right.
Scrap the cool ass.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? But yo, I remember coming to crib. I know they had a dog in there. I'm gonna come in there drunk. Yo, stop. Opened the door. The dog was that nigga jump. I said, oh shit. Yo, I had to close the door real quick, but no, that's hot. The dog, because you already was aware, like, oh, somebody coming in here.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna let them know I'm here.
Right.
That nigga coming, I got him. Oh, that's what he doing, man. The Lord, yo, that like, and this I know, like the Lord right now, we're his mouthpiece. So as long as we out here talking, you gotta chant. Once we off these highways and hedges,
That's all she wrote.
come on,
Oh,
man.
Hey,
she wrote.
and you know,
Run, nigga, run!
you know what you got,
Run, nigga, run!
We got all y'all back to stiff.
because the scriptures say how the Lord is going to come like a thief in the night.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
when you least expect
Right.
it,
That's right.
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
Because if you knew a thief was
the
coming
lion
in,
of truth.
if you
lion
knew
of
it,
Zion.
that's right. If you knew a thief was coming, you're gonna protect the shit.
Right.
You know?
Hey, you gonna be in your best behavior too.
Fucking right. That's why Apostle Paul said, God, not only is his presence, but in his absence.
Right.
It's what to do the work of the Lord, man. You know? Right, bro.
It says they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth.
That's right.
And thou hast sent me into the world, even so have I also sent them into the world.
That's right. See that? So, yo, he sent us apostles, set forth, man.
God.
They do not understand. And people can tell the difference. That's
Yeah.
why they respect you. They go and respect, but you know what? And people always going to try to see really about what you say.
God.
I'm saying, really want to try. They're always trying to get in some intel. You
God.
gotta do is be you. Fuck it.
And we can't wait to get the fuck out of here.
At the end of the day, you know.
Goddamn place. Can't wait to get the hell out of here. So we're gonna get the class. It's the book of Revelation. Yeah, God, that was 18.
You went all down
18. God.
I won that bishop.
God. Book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
Why you gotta break it down? It's obvious. This go ahead, bro.
Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels.
God said he shall be destroyed.
God.
God damn. for trusting in Esau.
Huh.
And yo, you know what? Now I think about that because it's a case right now. The measles is on the highest scale.
Huh.
There's so many cases now of measles, and that reminds me of those sores when you take that chip. You know that defeat the cancerous sores because you're putting radiation in your body,
Huh.
like a microwave that causes cancer. So you're putting that type of radiation in your body. You deserve what you get, man, because it doesn't belong in your body. You know, even if you microwave food compared to put it in a conventional oven, it tastes different.
Huh.
You know, it tastes completely different. You could microwave a fucking baked potato. It tastes fucking fake compared to put it in the oven and let it sit for popping time
Right.
and eat it. It tastes better, man.
Right.
Two different tastes.
Even smells different.
Exactly. Go ahead, bro.
It says, and in the presence, Slaki, and in the presence of the Lamb, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Here is the patience of the saints.
Yo, the patience. And this is the joint I got in the room, right? It's Kawhi, something like that. KIAWAH, I believe. There's a palm tree on there, and it's like a moon. But when you go into the word, it goes back into Isaiah 40 and 31 about being patient. Those that wait in the Lord shall mount up with wings like eagles and fly. But the word goes into being patient. And when I looked it up, and I just recently looked up like yesterday. No bullshit. I looked it up. I was like, oh shit. Now it gets, because I always knew. So I was looking at it like, that has got to be a Hebrew word. Got to be a Hebrew word, the way it's spelled and everything. And when I looked at it, shit, it was like, patient, be patient. I was like, oh shit. So now when I look at that sign, it's just something, it's a reminder to me, just keep being patient and stay in his faith, man. Never waver. You know? Go ahead, bro.
It says, here is the patience of the saints.
Oh, what is, God damn.
Here are they that keep the commandments of Yahweh and the faith of Yahweh Shah.
God. That's right, buddy. That's right. Hey, man. Nothing else to say. So with that, we're going to give all praise,
Honor, glory.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Wadash. Double honor to the apostle and listen to great millstone. Shalom to the elect. Next week, we'll walk about the ball.
Walk about the ball. Come here, Shalom.
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 Recorded in the night.